And good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this pre Christmas episode. We are 2 days away from Christmas, unless I'm losing track of time again, which is possible. With that being said, I am going to turn it over to the awesome, amazing, super connected Starseed Lø Lø to let us know who's coming in today and how this is going to flow.
Thank you, Michael. I'm always happy to be back, and it's going to be interesting to see who comes through. A couple hours ago, the Raw Collective came through, so we'll see if they want to come back. And I'm ready to start whenever you are.
I say let's go, and let's see who's ready to go.
All right. Let's do it. Raw and the Pleadians are both here.
Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Do you have a subject you'd like us to speak on?
We recently had the 3-Eye Atlas go by our planet, and there's been a lot of talks and concerns about what this meant for us as a planetary humanity, so to speak. Do you have any insights as to what its mission was and what it's doing now that it's leaving our system?
It's a symbol of change, a symbol of humanity, hope, unity, like anything else in the collective. This energy is strong for her if she speaks slowly. It is a new beginning, a new hope, not just for a new year, because there is no time. However, you collectively experience time by moving as a portal, energy and kinetic motion. When you move, you're not only experiencing a time shift to build time and space, you are the time and space.
There are those of us, and I kind of resonate a little bit with it, of the 3-Eye Atlas was, as you say, a symbol, and we view it as the start of the Blue Kachina Hopi prophecy. Is that accurate, or are we putting our perception onto something?
Both. This blue Kachina is a vortex of energy. It's very strong within the Southwest and in the canyons of Mars, specifically with the ant people underground and the Pueblos who are currently there in this perception of time. However, if it was projected, it was for a purpose, just to bring awareness to the masses of change, kinetic energy, quantum mechanics, entanglement, which we are all a part of and connected. There is no separation.
Thank you. And I'd also am curious. There is a race of people, a culture that existed here on our planet, but disappeared without a trace. We refer to them as the Anasazi. Do you have any insight into what happened with this culture?
Much like the Mayans, they made a quantum shift and jumped to a different reality. Just like if you died. That's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you collectively have a message for Laura?
Keep on channeling. She's gotten positive feedback, even if she hasn't gotten positive feedback or had a negative comment or a skeptic. We don't care. Keep going. That includes you too, Michael, since you are able to channel and you are a part of this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does the Rock Collective and the Pleadians celebrate the changing of the seasons or special holidays like we do on our world?
The Raw Collective no longer have bodies. Therefore, this does not apply to them. The Pleadians are higher fifth, sixth, or seventh dimensional beings. Some have bodies, and they do have their own celebrations. Some tie in with the seasons, others do not.
Thank you. And I have a strange question that you probably have never been asked, but I'm feeling called to ask it. Is there anything our planet, meaning humanity, can do for you, the Rock Collective and the Pleadians?
Self-love. Don't judge yourself. Therefore, you will not project judgment outwards. Be honest. Listen to others. Give unconditional love that you desire. What you give to the universe is what you experience.
Thank you. We will do our best. I am curious if you can help answer what is going on with our world on a galactic scale, where we're at today and where we need to go, or if we're on path doing what we need to be doing.
With synchronicity, your synchronicities get higher as your frequency stays high with your intention. That's how you know you're on the best track or best path for yourself in experiential frequencies. Additionally, Gaia is its own entity. The dimension is its own entity. The collective is its own entity. All are entangled with the dual of individuality experience. However, you may shift to where you want and how you want, depending on your frequency. No matter what, if your frequency stays high and you remain in a neutral to neutral positive state, you will experience what you desire. And as your time shifts in your perception, what you want and what you need become one.
Thank you. I am curious, as a star being hybrid, with the Rock Collective, you saying you have advanced beyond needing a physical form. Can you share with us what your life is like?
We can do as we wish. We can be or experience as we wish. We have no limitations because the consciousness container is not limiting us. Therefore, if we want one experience, we can have it. And with the speed of thought, have another experience or not.
I'm curious and thank you for your answer. I apologize for not saying thank you and jumping into the question.
You're welcome.
As when I was learning to astral travel or enter into the astral realm, as we call it, I would visit what I called Ra's ship and what it felt like to me. Is that accurate and is it a part of the collective that I was working with, or is this something of a separate nature from the Raw Collective?
Nothing is separate. However, we were there. And what we're seeing right now in the mind's eye are two triangles and a light. And that you are a part of it and all has a purpose in your experience, whether you were sleeping or awake in astral realms. Do the triangles mean anything to you?
They mean, I want to say energy and kind of like a tranquility almost. But I could be mapping just what's on this realm here on the earth plane, what we view triangles as is like change and a symbol of change and growth.
That is true. Therefore, the triangle is a portal, which you are a part of. And that's a reason why sometimes humans, such as yourself, experience UAPs in the shape of a triangle, which you have before. And this is why the shape, the sacred geometry of it is imprinted in you, which is why we ask.
Thank you. And when I learned to travel in the astral realm, what got me thinking about the ship and with you as being the Raw Collective mentioned you move at the speed of thought. And that's always how I've done it. And so, was that something that was instilled in me from you? Or did you teach me how to do that? Or was it because I'm a part of the collective? It was instinctively activated?
It's like the chicken or the egg theory. There is no beginning, there is no end. Therefore, you have always known this.
Thank you. And is it okay if members or people who are watching this ask for messages from you?
Yes.
So a friend of mine, her handle is at Anchor Haven. Her name is Julia. She was asking if she could get a message.
Yes, we do love you, and they do love you. In case you were wondering, we deliver this message of love with hope and new beginnings. Please remember that you are a source, energy, multidimensional being, and you can experience it and be yourself any way that you want.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does she have anything further?
I will let you know if she mentions anything. And I'm not sure how aware you are of the trivial matters that goes on our planet. And I say trivial because you, coming from where you're coming from, we probably seem like we're going through needless, wasted energy, going and experiencing things, as my perspective. And so I apologize if I'm putting my filters into this question, but there is one country, we call it Russia, is threatening another country, the United Kingdom. Is this true that they really are going to, or is this another one of those where it's misinformation and designed to build fear amongst the people?
We knew you were going to say Russia 2 seconds before you said that, even though this channel has no idea of the news or what's going on. Last time, or the last few times, the channels have spoken about fear mongering. And if the soul fractal wants to experience this, they will listen more than a second of their time. If they choose not to, they won't experience it. Such as this soul fractal, she has not experienced it because she chooses not to. She hasn't heard of it or heard of the object in the sky because she has chosen not to. It's not that her head is in the sand. It's that her aura is at a certain frequential energy to be able to channel and do the things she needs to do to follow her highest passion. And this is the best foot forward and the best way forward. Fear mongering is, as you said a moment ago, a waste of energy.
So, do you have any advice to help humanity to see beyond what the fear mongers are doing so that we don't get caught up in the trap of focusing on it when we try not to?
Just as we were alluding to, if you listen any longer than 1 second of your time, you have made the choice to be a part of the fear mongering and to continue listening and feeding back into that, because the universe is like a boomerang and will give you more of what you want. And you tell the universe, like programming a computer, I want more fear mongering the longer you watch it or listen to it. Therefore, if you swipe as fast as you can, the universe will not give that to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have star beings here. We refer to them as envoys for other races out there that have come to help humanity to join its galactic birthright. Does the Rock Collective use envoys?
Our reference for this are the Arcturians, blue beings. This is how we know it. The Arcturian collective are very involved with the Gaia sphere in this time.
Thank you. Do you have a message for the envoys that are awake or still asleep here on our planet in this moment?
Are those the starseeds?
Yes.
The message is be yourself, act, not just follow your highest passion moment to moment without expectations of the outcome. Meanwhile, staying positive, and you are painting your reality as you go. Would you like the fear mongering moment to moment to moment to moment, or the beautiful golden sunset? The option is yours, since you are the one creating it, as each of you are portals, and choose what you want to create based on your frequencies, which stem from your emotions, which stem from you and your beliefs. If you believe you are always safe and an infinite being, whether you have a body or not, then you are. If you believe you are limited in a body and a victim of circumstances, then you are. You are always abundant, no matter what. If you're abundant in lack, that is your choice. If you're abundant in love, that is your choice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Does someone else have a question?
I will give them a second to ask one. Nobody's asked one in the room yet, but I will ask. I do have a couple of friends who are most likely working right now, and so they'll be watching this in replay, or I assume they're going to be watching in replay, if I'm being honest. I don't know their schedules, but I have a friend, Molly and Erica, and I'm curious if you have any messages for them.
We saw two friends, not just because you said a couple. Both of them have different situations. However, there's a few messages that come through. Be the light that you want in the world. Be an example for others. And be yourself no matter what. Judgment from others don't matter. What they think doesn't matter. It's none of your business. If you do what you love, beautiful things will be created in your reality by both of you. Regardless, you need approval from no one. You do your best by being you. Everything else falls into place.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have about 5 minutes left, and I just wanted to ask if there was anything you foresee in 2026 for the collective that you want to share.
There is no future, just like there is no past. This is just physics and energy itself. However, if you would like to experience a happy, excitable, passionate life, that is up to you now, in the present moment, here and now. The moment you decide change for the best matters is the moment you have shifted to your reality of it.
Thank you. Before you bring Laura back, is there anything we can do to help the galactics that are trying to help us?
Be yourself, and very, very important, not to pass judgment on yourself or others. The moment you let go of judgment and give unconditional love is the moment you shift to a higher frequency. Why not shift to the one that you desire?
Thank you.
You're welcome. We appreciate this broadcast. Anyone who listens in their present moment is meant to hear what was spoken between us.
And on behalf of myself and those that are watching, thank you from my heart to you. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your time and your willingness to share your wisdom with us.
We love you, and we'll be back. Bye for now.
We send great journey and love to you as well.
Well, it's like waking up out of a dream.
Well, thank you for this, and thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
You too, Michael. It was interesting that two collectives wanted to speak. It's like, you know, the room was just like full to the brim with them.
And what was interesting too is the Pleadians were here the first time we did this, and you did the Rock Collective earlier, so they both came back, and so that was really touching to have both of them come and the Pleadians to return. It's like, wow, you know, it's nice and feels like, you know, connected that they're wanting to come back and talk more.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I hadn't had two come in at one time, but you know, there's a first for everything.
And they mentioned that it was taxing on you, so I was like, I was being more mindful of the clock because I was like, oh yeah, let's not wear out Laura.
It's fun. I'll have time for some rest later. But thank you so much. And I guess we'll be back after the new year, like January 6th or so.
Yes, January 6th at 3 o'clock will be our next channeling session. So we will see you all there. And thank you again, Laura. My heart to you. Thank you for what you're doing with humanity and bringing these messages for us.
Thank you, Michael, for having me, or having us, because it's, way more effective for us to both do it. So from my heart to yours, really appreciate it.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for watching and participating. And we will see you all in the next one. Good afternoon, good day, wherever you are in the world. Make it a joyous and wonderful one. And for those of you celebrating a couple days, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year to everyone. And we will see you in 2026.
Bye.
Bye-bye.